In this video, we will learn about the measurement of bark thickness and standard rules governing the diameter and girth measurement of trees.
This is a Swedish bark gauge. You can see we are having an one handle, and we have calibrated here readings here, and this way we will push it inside. We'll push it inside. We'll push it inside like this, and then we'll get the reading here. This part, this wedge will go inside the bark, and then we'll get the reading here. Bark thickness is very important because not only a single tree, different species also, they will give different bark thickness. From base to the tip, the bark thickness varies. So this will help us to know what is the bark thickness and how much the volume a tree contains. Now let's see how to take the bark thickness. So what we will do, suppose this is the bark, we will put and we'll insert this by this handle. We'll put it inside, we'll push it inside and get the reading. Now I'm getting a reading here 0.4 inches. So this way you can see it has gone inside here, and we'll pull it back. This is 0.4 inches I'm getting. So I'm getting at this level, at here. I may get variation when I go top or I go below. I'll also get variation of the bark with different species also. So this bark gauge help us to know how much thickness the bark has. So now we'll be learning how to take the diameter at breast height. So this is a caliper. Already I told you this is a tree caliper, and it has a one fixed arm and one movable which can move to and fro like this. Okay. Here is that readings we can take, and now we should know where to take the diameter, at what height it should be the diameter. So already I told you that diameter should be at 1.37. This is a standard height, 1.37 meter. We should take the diameter. This is a convenient height. So already in my lecture I explained that convenient height should be 1.37 meter from the ground level. And because at the lower you can see there's a swelling, buttressing, and lot of grasses will be there on the lower part, and always when we lean down we'll feel fatigue. So this is some convenient where my arms come. Let me see where my 1.37 meter height comes. Every time we don't need to take the 1.37 every time. So we can with our shoes we can see where our 1.37 comes. This is somewhere 1.567, 1.37 somewhere here at my this first button. So I should remember this is my 1.37 every time. So somewhere my 1.37, when I stand here, it should be somewhere here. Here is my 1.37. So as I am marking here, 1.37 is here. So what I will do, I'll be taking this caliper. With the help of the caliper, I'll be taking the diameter. So you can see how this is. Here I have made one dia at exactly here. When I take, I should not put it like this. I should not put it like this, or I should not put it like this, nor like this, nor like this. It should be straight. Here we take the girth like this. Straight. It should be straight. Okay. So when I take, suppose I take this at 1.37 here. It is 28.9 something, 28.9 centimeter here. One dia here, another dia we take it here. It is again some variation is there. It is 28. So there is somewhere circular this one. It may be elapsed also, but it is a circular here. So this is a convenient. You can see my arm is coming here at 1.37. It's very convenient to take. So I can take many diameters at this one. This is when it is a level ground. Okay. So let's come when the tree is leaning or is in the slopey, where we will take. And for the girth also is similar. We can take the girth at the same girth at breast height. We call it GBH. And we can put this one here straight like this. Okay. And then we can take this girth here like this. This is the reading here. See, it should not be twisted. It should not be twisted. It should not be like that. See, this is error. Here it is an error. So it should be straight. It should be directly straight like this. This is the girth. Now in this case, when this is leaning, this tree is leaning on the level ground. You can see it is a level ground and it is leaning. Now where it is leaning, we will be taking from that underside, from here, but again along the stem. Now while taking, we should take care again. Now let's take, let's see what is that 1.37. This is 1.37 meter, 1.353637, somewhere 1.37 meter, somewhere here. Now while taking this one, again we will not take like this, we will take to the axis. This is the axis, like this. So let's take this dia here. We will be taking the dia here, exactly, not like this, we will be taking to the axis like this. So it is somewhat 11 centimeter here and 10.5 centimeter here. So we'll plus 2 diameter divided by 2 to make an average. This is the dia. Similarly for the girth we'll be taking. This is from the underside we will be taking. Now you can see on the uphill, when the tree is leaning, how to take the diameter. The diameter first should be taken uphill, not at the downside. So we will measure at 1.37 from along the stem, along the tree, at somewhere here 1.37. We'll mark it here. Then we will be taking the dia from the uphill. Now when we'll take the dia uphill at here, we should take care. It should not be like this. It should not be like this. It should be tilted and along the axis of the stem. You can see the axis of the stem. It should be perpendicular to the stem. So we can take the dia like this, uphill side and along the stem. And now one dia you take it here, another dia will take it here, and then we'll make the average. So this is the rule for taking the dia uphill. You can see here, this is the bulginess here. So either this bulginess you have to discard it. If it comes at 1.37 here, either you go on the top or you just slide it somewhere in the top here, or you come below here, So this bulginess has to discard this one. So we have to go either lower, either top. You can take dia at here, you can take dia at here, and then both dia can be averaged. So we can discard this bulgy part and take dia above or lower if it comes at 1.37 meter height, this bulginess. So you have to go either up or come below. Then this both up and below dia can be averaged. Now you can see this is a buttressing at the below side. If such kind of condition comes and my DBH is somewhere here at 1.37, but here see, you can see this is a buttressing. So what we'll do in this case? In this case we have to avoid all this buttressing, and then we have to climb here somewhere here in the top where the buttressing has finished and take the entire GBH here somewhere in the up where you don't have your buttressing finishes. So you have to avoid this buttressing case. So in this case there will be, mostly this is in the tropical rainforest, this type of buttressing happens because there is a very less deep taproot system. These are the buttresses which help the tree to anchor the soil and stand. It is in the tropical rainforest. So such kind of DBH you have to take above the buttressing here. GBH, DBH or GBH will take at above that buttressing where it finishes. Now this another case, if you have a trees like forking, and forking is just below your DBH, diameter breast height, that is called below 1.37, below 1.37 somewhere here, or I can say here is my 1.37. So forking starts at below 1.37. So what we will be going to take? What 2 diameter will be taking, or what we will consider here, or we will make an average. So the rule says that we will take at 1.37 here, 2 dia here, and average it. Again we will take for this one also and average 2 dia here, and we'll consider these 2 trees when the forking is below that GBH or DBH 1.37. So we'll consider two trees and we'll be taking two diameters, D1, D2, then plus it and make an average. We get one dia here, again similarly we get another dia here, and we'll consider two trees when the forking is below 1.37 diameter in this case. Here there is another case when you see that 1.37 height falls somewhere exactly here, but above, you can see. So what we will do in this case, if it is a leaning one, we can take from below like this. Somewhere 1.37 comes exactly here. So what we will do, should we take this exactly here? If we take it here, say there is a variation. Now we can't consider two trees also. So here what we will be doing, we will shift below 1.37, slide below 1.37, and then take the dia. At this point we will take the dia like this, one here, other one here. So we'll try to avoid this bulging part here and try to take the with similar stem from the below. Okay, and we will discard this one. It will come bit below the 1.37 in this case. So this is about how to take the GBH and DBH of different trees, which is forking below 1.37, just at 1.37, where buttressing is there, where leaning tree is there. So there are different rules and criteria to take DBH of the tree.